is an upscale casual dining Puerto Rican restaurant where you can enjoy homemade family recipes.
Owner Inez Melendez is joining us now to share a taste of the variety of dishes she offers, as well as break down the recipe for her stuffed plantains. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is so exciting. Oh,
thank you.
We love having you here. And we're also interested to find out stuffed plantains. Aren't they already just like skinny? How are you going to stuff them?
Like,
These green large bananas here, those are plantains.
Yes.
And in our neighborhood, we have a lot of vegan requests, and our empanadas are made with butter, real butter and eggs. So this is our gluten-free option.
Okay.
Where it's a very simple recipe, very easy to make at home, and you can stuff them with pretty much anything that you like. And we do either ground beef or pork, chicken, vegetarian. We do a braised yuca.
But you're not cutting a hole in the banana like that and just stuffing it.
No, so here we have those green plantains, and we peel them and cut them up and boil them like this.
Okay, we got an overhead camera.
Okay.
This is what they look like after they've been boiled.
Okay.
And so since we make so many of these, we usually will wait for them to cool off a little bit and put them in the food processor. But it's really easy. They're soft. You just
mash them up.
Mash them up.
How long do you boil them for?
About 20 minutes until they're soft.
Okay.
And you're going to mash them up, and they're going to look like little cups
I
like
love
this.
that, yeah.
And you're going to fry them just a few minutes.
Okay.
And then again, you can stuff them with whatever you like. What we're doing here today is our Macho Man.
Macho Man, okay.
And so what I like to do is get the potatoes first a little tender before I throw in the ground beef, because...
Are those just regular russet potatoes?
Russet potatoes.
Okay.
And as you know, you can get the recipe online.
Yep.
We use all fresh ingredients. We use garlic.
Yum.
Then once I get those potatoes a little soft, I'll go ahead and throw them back in there. Garlic, little onions. This is our secret sauce. We make it. It's called sofrito. It's a staple in Puerto Rican homes. It's made with red peppers, green peppers, all the color peppers, recao, cilantro, garlic, red onions, yellow onions.
Oh, yeah. That's why it smells so good.
Yeah.
Their version of it, but since we like to use all of those fresh herbs, rather than doing all that prep work before every single meal, we do big vats of it, and we put it in our rice, we put it in our meat.
And olives, too.
A little bit of olives.
I love olives.
And then once your potatoes are, you don't want them to be mushy, you just want them to be firm enough so that they're fully cooked after the ground beef. Ground beef browns really quickly.
Okay.
So you go ahead and brown this.
Oh, put the whole thing in there, or most of it.
Any particular reason why you call it Macho Man?
Well, thank you for asking. Growing up, my dad had 7 girls, 2 boys, and then one of my nephews, his name was Edward, and he was the other Melendez. He was gonna take on our family name. We're about the same age, he's a little bit younger than me, and my dad always called him Macho.
Oh, okay.
So it's you know, a lot of the things that we do is inspired by my family.
Yes.
Originally, both my parents, my dad was an entrepreneur, and my mom, she is the ultimate inspiration for everything we do at Chicago Empanada Mama.
Because you spent a lot of time with her in the kitchen as a kid.
Yes, and she just loved to cook, and that was her way of showing love and bringing people together. And whether it was you were having a celebration or you needed a cry festival, food was the answer to everything and bringing everyone together. So we love hosting parties. We do baby showers, corporate events, birthday parties. I even have a wedding in May, a graduation party. I don't know if you've been to the space, but it took us a year to build.
Yeah.
I've got probably 100 live plants in there that I take care of. A lot of them came from my home.
Oh my gosh.
So you do get that tropical vibe when you walk in.
We're looking at it right now. So beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So pretty.
And the thing that you started this during COVID, because you were originally going to do a food truck?
Yeah, so my background was in corporate advertising, and I worked with a lot of different restaurants on their marketing and strategies. So I really wanted to just do this as a side hustle on, you know, concerts and music festivals throughout the summertime in Chicago. But right when I started to open was in the summer of 2020, everything had shut down.
Yeah.
So we opened up in the hatchery, pickup and delivery, and you know, it was COVID,
Yeah,
so
right.
it didn't really work out, but we learned a lot. We spent the following year looking for a brick and mortar. I negotiated about 5 or 6 different leases before I landed on this beautiful space at 1703 West Chicago Avenue, right at the corner of Paulina. And then during that time that we were building, since it was a whole year, I was collecting art and collecting plants.
Oh, that's
and,
fun. It gave you a chance to think it out a little bit.
Really create my vision there to feel like a tropical oasis in the mountains of Ay Bonito, Puerto Rico, where my family is from.
And so you have lots of dishes that are native to that area. Talk about what you brought for us.
Oh, yeah. So we're not just empanadas. We have a full menu and a full bar. Ceviche with homemade plantain chips. We have a braised yuca that's made with red peppers and red onions. All sorts of different empanadas from pork and beef, chicken, or a lot of vegetarian options, braised yuca, sweet plantains and cheese.
Good cocktails we hear.
Oh, all right. So this one here is the Coconut Vacation, which is kind of a coconut margarita. And the one that you have is a rum-based, kind of a spin on a pina colada, a painkiller.
Good. Oh, yeah. I don't feel any pain with this one. And real quickly, this is what the stuffed plantains
Yes, and
like.
these are stuffed with roasted pork that we do. We roast that guy for 10 hours, and fresh garlic and a lot of fresh rosemary and herbs. And this one is that we're making here today.
By the magic of TV. Da-da-da.
You're going to finish it off with a little bit of shredded cheddar jack and American cheese. And this is what
It looks beautiful.
That looks delicious.
I can't wait to dig into
I can't dig in that one. All right. Thanks, Inez.
Thank you.
All right. The Chicago Empanada Mama is over on Chicago Avenue in the Westtown neighborhood. Visit chicagoempanada.com for more information. You can also follow them on social media at Chicago Empanada Mama.